Welcome to my channel. Here are my personal anime recommendation if you are looking to watch an anime. If you are a fan of romance, shoujo and drama, you will like this as well. An Archdemon's Dilemma, How to Love Your Elf Bride. Zagan, an ominous sorcerer, is dreaded by the masses. He is both socially inept and foul-mouthed, occupying himself with the study of sorcery, whilst evicting any unwanted visitors from his territory. Upon being invited to attend a clandestine auction, he stumbles upon Nefi, an exceptionally beautiful elven slave girl. At first sight, Zagan experiences love and subsequently spends his entire fortune to acquire her. However, being unable to communicate his affections, and with Nefi lacking important knowledge on how to win over her new master, the two struggle awkwardly to share a living space. Unnamed Memory. As the champion, I desire for you to accompany me down the tower and become my partner for life. Oscar, who is scaling a perilous fortress, seeks the assistance of the Master, Witch of the Azure Moon, to break a deadly curse that consumes any woman who he marries. However, upon meeting the beguiling Tanasha, he changes his mind and proposes to her instead, since he believes that she can survive his curse. Despite Tanasha's reluctance, she agrees to stay with Oscar in the royal palace for a year in the hopes of finding a solution. However, the witch's pleasant facade conceals secrets from her dark past that are slowly emerging. Chillin in another world with level 2 super cheat powers. The magical kingdom of Clyrode summons hundreds of heroes from other worlds every year to fight in their war against the Dark One and his army of powerful demons. Banaza is one of those heroes, summoned from the royal capital Paluma. But something's not right. Banaza is only an average merchant. He has no magic, no fighting ability, and his stats are abysmal. Worse, a mishap leaves him unable to return home. Rejected as a hero and stranded in another world, abandoned to the far reaches of the kingdom by a cruel king who just wants him gone, Banaza's fate looks pretty bleak. But what will happen once the failed hero candidate finds himself with super cheat powers once he hits level 2? A condition called love. Hotaru Hinase is a first year in high school that has a great family and wonderful friends, but not much luck when it comes to romance.
One day, she happens to see the hot boy from the class next door, Hananoi, get dumped. Seeing Hananoi standing in the middle of a park all alone, Hotaru decides to hand him an umbrella. That little act causes Hananoi to ask her out soon after. What does love even mean? What does it mean to be in love? Hotaru is flustered at suddenly being asked out by Hananoi, who has an endless amount of love for the person he loves and wants to do everything he can for them. This is a story about first love between a girl who doesn't understand romantic love and a boy that may be a bit too heavy-handed when it comes to love. As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. Our protagonist, Ars Luvent, was reincarnated in another world as the young son of a minor noble who owns a small domain. Ars was not particularly strong or intelligent, but he was born with the appraisal skill that's able to see others' abilities and statuses. He uses his skill to find the best hidden talents in the world to make their small, weak domain into the best. An isekai tale about unification is about to start, featuring the kind-hearted Ars and the unique talents he manages to find. A salad bowl of eccentrics. Sosuke Kaburaya, an impoverished detective, met Sarah, a princess from another world with magical powers. Sarah began living with Sosuke, and she quickly adjusted to life in modern Japan. Meanwhile, Livia, a female knight who came from the same world as Sarah, found herself lost and homeless, but surprisingly enjoyed her days here. These two people, who live a positive life despite their situation, began to have an impact on Sosuke and the other oddballs in the neighborhood, including a devilish lawyer, a divorce agent, and a cult leader. Windbreaker, where the average scores are the lowest, but the fights are the strongest. Furin High School is renowned as a super school of delinquents. Haruka Sakura, a first-year student, came from outside the city to fight to the top. However, Furin High School has become a group that protects the town called the Chime of the Windbreaker, Furin. The heroic legend of high school delinquent Sakura begins here. These are my recommendations. I really hope you guys love these animes as much as I enjoyed them. You can also leave your recommendations in the comments. Thank you for your time and see you in the next video. Bye!